Now the good stuff starts to happen. First things first. We have to select our font. Now the font is automatically set on my machine anyway as Calibri body, and this is Calibri body. Too often people use Times or different fonts, and it's not a good idea to change the font within a document. So if you're dealing with Calibri, keep with Calibri. Do you see the pecking order here? It says Calibri light headings. So the heading is still in the Calibri family. I think I'm going to make this part Calibri light heading as well. Look, because it is part of the family, but it's a heading as well. And we can make it bold. And we can make this bold. Oh, it is already bold. Okay, so now one little tip I'll give you about this is something that people tend to ignore. We have been given this type and the spacing and all the rest of it more or less automatically by the machine. But I like to take control of the text, and the way I do that is I highlight the text and I go to format and I go to paragraph. Now, I don't know whether you can see this or not, but alignment left, before text 0, before spacing, before it says 10 point, before and after 0. And over here it says line spacing multiple. Now, my tip for here is change everything to 0. See that 10, change it to 0. So we've 0, 0, 0. Change multiple to single. Okay, and leave special none for the moment. So 0, 0, 0, and single. Watch what happens to text. You may not have noticed very much happening, but we've taken out some extra space. Now, there's two things we can do here. We can do what I did a minute ago, or you can select this formatting tool here, which is the paintbrush. And what it says is copy formatting from one location and apply it to the other. So if we select what we're after doing there, like that, and press the format paintbrush, then go to this file, you'll see there's a little paintbrush there on my cursor, and select all of the text, and you'll see that it has changed to the same format as the first one. Now, you'll notice that because there's less text on this slide, the text is slightly larger, and this text is smaller. That is the automatic way of fitting text onto a page. However, if you want everything to look the exact same, find out what text size this is. It says 20, Calibri body 20, and we can make this one 20 as well, so that one text isn't bigger than the other. So that says 26, you simply change it to 20. Now, what has been going on here since I started is there's an extra space here that we don't want. And I know that because that's the top of our box and you have to go way down here before you get the first line. So put my cursor there and just backspace, and you'll see that the text has popped up right up to the top of the line. So far we've been dealing with text. Let's just recap. We selected a title. The title page came up first when we opened PowerPoint. We ignored it for the time being. We went on, we inserted a slide that contained title and content. It's the second one on my listing here, title and content. And then we duplicated that slide and we arranged to make the entire poem fit on two sheets. Now you'll notice all this blank space here and all this blank space here. So what to do with the blank space? This is where this stuff gets really exciting. And what I'm going to suggest to myself is that I'm going to move the text down here a little bit. It just seems to me to, well, I'm not going to move it down, not yet. Sorry, change my mind about that. What I'm going to do now is to insert an illustration, one illustration, maybe two. how do I do that? In the coronary care recovery unit, there is a pecking order. 2 stents are better than 1, and the fellow with 3 beats the bloke who was 2 in a heartbeat. I was the proud possessor of 4 stents, legend. Stunned stent patients phoned, would you like sugar in your tea? Now, what might illustrate all of this thing? It's about, obviously, a heart operation where somebody is getting stents. Somebody is 2. We could have a hospital ward. We could have a picture of a heart. We might even have a picture of a stent operation. But where do we get our pictures and how do we put them in? So selecting this slide, which I've done, go to the word pictures. Pictures, here. Do we get the picture from a browser, picture from a file if we have one on file? Stock images are online pictures. Online pictures is what I'm looking for. So we press online pictures and you'll see online pictures come up here. There's all sorts of categories: airplanes, animals, balloons, background, baseball, birthday cakes, cars, books, and so on and so forth. Hundreds and hundreds of photographs. The good thing about these photographs is that they are copyright, community copyright, which means we can use them without having to seek copyright permission. So what I'm looking for here is, let's say, a heart stent operation. See what comes up. Aha, look, there's a stent operation. There's a picture of a heart. Oof, there's a picture of more hearts. There's another stent being inserted. Wow, some fantastic pictures. There's where the thing goes into your wrist. Stent in coronary artery. Look at it there. Full guided thing. 2 stents are better than 1. Wait, let's see. I don't think we want it to look like a medical journal. It's a bit graphic and gruesome, isn't it? So you go through. By the way, if you want to see more, you just widen out the photographs, let your text diminish for a minute, and you can see a whole range of them here. Stents, hearts. Oof. Oof. I think we'll go back to the start. Usually you'll find what you're looking for very quickly in the beginning. That looks like somebody putting in a stent, doesn't it? I think I would go for that one. So I've clicked it, selected it, it's ticked, and insert. And you will find that the picture inserts itself onto our screen. Now, the other good thing about it is that when that happens, the designer steps in and the pages begin to be designed for you. Now, I'm just going to knock off online pictures for a minute and just make them small over here again so that we can see. Now, the designer came in automatically and I knocked it off. I'm going to knock off online pictures. But just to start the designer again, press designer up here, look, and generating design ideas. So what happens now is that the pages are designed for you. It's just a matter of selecting what sort of design you might want, what sort of image, how the image could be used. Look at all the different designs. Now, before we go on to select any of those designs, do you see this business here? This photo by unknown author is licensed under CC, which is community copyright. Now, we want to get rid of that. So select that box, highlight it, and delete it. So that little thing is gone. Now, we can take any of these. Once you click on that, there's your page laid out. You can click on that one. There's the page laid out. You can click on that one. There's the page layout. Or that one. It's very busy. Or that one. Oof. And there's more. Some more design ideas. Okay, and more design ideas. There's loads of ideas. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just select, I generally don't like to select one with a line on it because it interferes with the text for my next page there may be more text and then you have a line running across it. So I prefer not to have that line if possible. So for now, I'm just going to select, I'm going to select this one, but I'm going to add in another picture, okay? So go back to insert photos, insert pictures, online pictures. The online pictures come up, and this time we're going to look for a hospital ward with patients, patients in hospital ward. And here we have some patients in a hospital ward. Oh, there's the other possibility of the surgeons. Surgeons operating on the patient. That's a good one there. Gives the idea. There's old style wards, empty beds, another surgical procedure there. Okay. And, okay, do you see that operating type one? This one? No, not that one. This one looks kind of good. We could put that one in now as well. So now we have two pictures. Remember to get rid of the CC on this photo. So we'll do that by just selecting along here that and delete the little CC. Now we have two pictures and text, and you see what happens? The designer designs the two pictures now with the text. So there's picture one, picture two, picture one, picture two. That's not bad. That one there isn't bad. Circular one. That's straightforward enough. Photos, two photos. See more design ideas. Okay. That's a wash. That's not bad actually either. Look, there's hundreds of choices and everybody can make their own choice. The one that I pick mightn't be the one that you pick, but that's what makes the world interesting. We all have a different view, and here you get multiple choices. So I rather like that. Don't know why I'm going to pick that one, because I don't know why. I fancy it for now. So that's can be the first page done. Now we do the same for the second page. My peacock chest puffed with pompous pride, like the assassin of flies in the ancient fable, who fashioned a belt bragging he was able to dispatch to heaven with one blow 7. This is a fairy tale, and it's the story of the was he a carpenter, or no, he made a belt and he killed 7 with the one blow, and it was actually flies he killed. So people thought he had killed people, but they were actually flies. So let's see if we can find that fable. If we can't even remember the name of it, but let's see. So insert pictures, online pictures, and now what are we going to say? Fable, FABLE, 7 with one blow. Let's see what that does for us. Aha, the brave little tailor. Well, there it is. The brave little tailor. That's the guy, the brave little tailor. Remember the 5th of November. No. Brave little tailor. Okay. And now that we know it's a tailor, let's see. Tailor killing flies. Tailor, T-A-I-L-R, killing flies. Belt. Can't find that. Let's say killing flies with belt. Okay, it's all too realistic. Okay. Fable, Taylor, T-A-I-L-R. Small to modern. No, you can see that this can take lots and lots of time, but it can be very interesting. What did I say first? Fable, F-A-B-L-E, Fable, Taylor, T-I-L, killing flies. No, Taylor killing flies. Fable killing flies. Okay, let me see. It's that guy. Seven with one blow, I think was what I said. Let me try that. Yeah. 7 with one blow. No football. No. No, we're not getting anywhere with that. 7 flies. Okay, we're not getting too far with that. All right. I ruled the rules. King of coronary care, and the lady in the corner explained why. Which said, "Okay, waiting for a heart transplant, my dear. Forgive my giddy demeanor. I'm hoping the bank holiday holiday road statistics will pile up in my favor." So this poor lady is waiting for a car crash, whereas this fella is pumping up his chest with pride. Oh, what are we going to do here? Well, let's get the car crash first. 2 cars crashing. Okay, well, that's dramatic. Take that one, okay. Okay, don't forget to get rid of this little box here. There. We won't even move that one, and we'll see, can we get people in a ward now? Online pictures. Let's see, patients, P-A-T-I, patients in hospital, Okay, that will do. That very first one will do there, grand. Insert. So we have all these patients in the hospital ward. Let's see. You see, we left this little box here when I moved that first one. So we get rid of that little box. Sometimes it does, and sometimes, and there's, that is pretty good there, look. That is good there. Car crash, hospital. It's a pity it's not the other way around, but that's all right. So we have that. Now you'll notice the type here is smaller than the type here. So again, let's look at the bigger type. That's 20, and we can make this 20 as well. Simply give the box a bit more room by carrying this box up, over, and back. And we want it to be, what do we say, 20? Oh, you'll notice that there's an extra space there. We have to take the extra line, so we get that line up to the very top. We select it. Oh, there's another space there. Just get rid of that. Now, select the text and go to 20, isn't that what we said? 20. And you'll see that, there we go. Now, so there's the 2 pages selected. The coronary care, move that up a bit now if we like. Over a bit more to the center, like that. That's over already in the center. So there's 2 nice pages. Now, what about the title? We'll insert a picture into the title. What do we insert? It's about pride. It's about peacock pride. Patience. Let me see. Let's try the old peacock image. Peacock pride, we'll say. There's a peacock. Oh, there's a lovely peacock. There's a peacock. Peacock pride. That's pretty good, isn't it? That's pretty good. of that. Insert. Now we just, and now you'll notice there was no copyright thing under that, so you don't have to delete it, but just keep an eye out. Now you're given different sort of covers. Look, our title pages. So there's the peacock pecking order, Frank Fahy. That's nice. That's also nice. That's kind of in keeping, except it's taken the head of the peacock gone. Pecking order. Just let's have a quick look at some of the other ones. But I have to tell you, I fancy that one there. It's clear. But let's see, just go down and see if there's anything that kills the head of the peacock. That's not bad, but we don't have this anywhere else. I always like that fading bit, but I don't like that red thing there. These are just my preferences. That's interesting. Actually, that is interesting. Those circular things. That circular way that's done. That's pretty good. That's in line. That's in line with the sort of design, that grayish design that we have. In fact, that now becomes my new favorite. This one here. We'll see more design ideas. I like that too. I like that faded business. I think this is my new favorite. You see what happens? You keep changing your mind. The more choices you get. And you, of course, will have your own choice. And that's what's fun about this. There, now that's another one that would fit in very well with the design. You see that way that the title comes up automatically and there's a little star. That means that the title is animated. I don't like that. I'll tell you why. Because when you select that, the words pecking order and Frank Fahy can be seen kind of as a faded image before the animation kicks in. Experiment with it. Oh, that's pretty good. Look, that tear, and that's pretty big. That's the one. That's the one I'd pick. I like that. Look at that. The tear there, pecking order, Frank Fahy, peacock. And there we have it done. Now, I should have said, of course, don't forget to save your work. So we go File, Save As, and it's Presentation 1. It's Pecking Order is the name of the thing. Pecking, P-E-C-K-I-N-G, Pecking Order by Frank Fahy. Desktop. Save to the desktop, PowerPoint presentation, save. Now at this point, I'm going to stop this little tutorial. What I've shown you there is how to get a title page, how to get an ordinary page with 2 photos put in by the designer itself, and the second page with 2 photos. So the next thing we'll do in the next tutorial now, we'll show you what more can be done with this particular PowerPoint presentation.